Doctors treating President Trump for coronavirus say that he is continuing to improve and could leave hospital for the White House as early as tomorrow. They also gave more details about his treatment, revealing that he is on the steroid dexamethasone and a 5-day course of the antiviral drug remdesivir. After confusion yesterday about the president's condition, the doctors also said that he had twice required supplemental oxygen. Our North America editor John Sopel reports.
I came here, wasn't feeling so well. I feel much better now.
Donald Trump has always believed that his best communications director is himself. And after a day of evasion, contradiction, muddle and corrections, the president last night, from his suite at the Walter Reed Hospital, decided he'd better take charge.
We're going to beat this coronavirus, or whatever you want to call it, and we're going to beat it soundly.
The president, still infectious but not wearing a mask, sounded hoarse and looked pale. This is a president who's always equated sickness with weakness, but his usual bullishness was replaced last night with a little more hesitancy about his own health.
So I just want to tell you that I'm starting to feel good. You don't know over the next period of a few days. I guess that's the real test. So we'll be seeing what happens over those next couple of days.
With his supporters forming a noisy makeshift vigil outside the hospital, the president said he had a choice. He could have hidden away or carried on meeting the public.
I can't do that. I had to be out front, and this is America. This is the United States. This is the greatest country in the world. This is the most powerful country in the world. I can't be locked up in a room upstairs.
Another day, another medical bulletin, an attempt to clear up the misinformation mess from yesterday. So why did Dr. Conley say what he did?
I was trying to reflect the upbeat attitude that the team, the president, that his course of illness has had. I didn't want to give any information that might steer the course of illness in another direction. And in doing so, it came off that we were trying to hide something, which wasn't necessarily true.
It wasn't necessarily true. Those sound like the words of a spin doctor, not a real doctor. Today he revealed there'd been a couple of alarming drops in his blood oxygen levels, but another of the medics insisted the president is improving and could soon be going home.
If he continues to look and feel as well as he does today, our hope is that we can plan for a discharge as early as tomorrow to the White House, where he can continue his treatment course.
Hello, hello.
Joe Biden is still on the virtual road campaigning. Polling day is less than a month away. All elections feel uncertain, but there's never been a president hospitalized in the final stages of a campaign in the midst of a pandemic. If anyone tells you they know what's going to happen next, don't believe them.
And John is live outside the hospital in Maryland now. What is your reading, John, of what we learned today and how it compared to what we knew before?
Well, I think there is such a disjunction by certain aspects of what we're learning. So in your introduction, Michelle, you gave a list of the sort of drugs that Donald Trump has been prescribed by his doctors. These are drugs that are used often as a last resort when the patient is really seriously ill. Yet at the same time, we're being told by his medics, everything's fine, everything's under control, nothing much to worry about. Well, if there was nothing much to worry about, frankly, he wouldn't be in the Walter Reed Hospital right now. And the other thing that's really important to say is we're doing this hour by hour by hour. What we've learned about coronavirus is that it's the 7 to 10-day period where things can get potentially very serious. And so even if though Donald Trump goes back to the White House tomorrow, that doesn't mean he's out of the woods.
So days ahead to watch for him and 30 days to go till the election.
Yeah, and so much uncertainty and so much that we just don't know how it's going to pan out. Joe Biden is still campaigning, but his adverts have changed as a result of what has happened. And you've also had the latest polls out today after the debate, which showed Joe Biden having almost doubled his lead over Donald Trump. But those polls were taken before the president became ill, and we don't know whether there will be a feeling of sympathy towards the president, a president's bouncing back, if he's seen to be a warrior spirit and having overcome this. So huge uncertainties, don't know how they're going to campaign, don't know whether they'll be out on the road at all. Everything is very much up in the air.
John Sopel, our North America editor, thank you.